going to plant winter sow seeds in what I like to use are spinach containers. Now you can do this in milk jugs too, and a lot of people like to do that. You can find that on YouTube if you video winter sowing in milk jugs. Yeah. So you need drainage holes in both the bottom and the top of whatever containers you use. I just use my husband's cordless drill here and drill some holes in here and the bottom. So I get my containers ready before I start. They should be washed clean, and I bleach mine too. I'm not sure if that's necessary, but I like to do that. Just dip them in some bleach. I'm using seed starting mix from Gardener Supply today, and any soil, any seed starting soil is fine. Choose what you Google and do a little research and decide what you want to use. I add water that is filtered water, and it's warm. It's always best to start those seeds off in not shockingly cold water. You mix up your seed starting mix. It takes really quite a bit of water to get this. It's surprisingly dry. That's why I put the water in before I put it in the containers and before I add the seeds, because if you try to do it later, it seems like you're adding a lot of water, but it doesn't absorb. If you have time, get your seed starting soil moist and then let it be, and then come back to it. And maybe it will have absorbed the water and you'll feel like you can add some more water to it. In this case, we need a little bit more water. I just stir it up with my hands because I don't care if I get dirty, but you could also wear gloves if you wanted to. So this looks pretty good. You don't want it so it's wringing wet so you can squeeze water out of it, but you do want it so it will make a clump and hold a good clump. I had put quite a bit of dirt, quite a bit of soil into the container before, but I'll just top it off here. Press it down slightly, not too much. You want to allow those nice little seeds to have a soft, easy way to get through. Level it out. Okay, so that's about right. Today I'm going to be planting snapdragon seeds and putting them out. It's the last week in March, and I think I'm still going to get a little bit of cool weather, but they should be okay. They're really tiny, and the package says that they germinate best if they have light. So I'm not going to cover these with soil. I'm just going to sprinkle them over the top the best I can. Oh, they're so tiny. I can't even see where I'm sprinkling hardly. Do the best you can. You'll see how well you did or didn't do when they start germinating, because they'll be all over the place. When the seeds are bigger, you can disperse them a little bit better, but when they're so tiny like this, it's just almost impossible. So rub them between your fingers and get them the best spread out as possible. That was just about enough for that. Okay, so then put a plant tag in there, because you're going to have all kinds of containers, spinach containers out on your step. Plant tag. I also wrote the name of the seed on the top of the container. And I use this garden marker for outdoor use. They're really super. They just really do not wear off in the rain or snow or whatever you've got for weather. So then I tape this shut, one on each side, especially if you're doing this in the fall or the early winter and it's going to be sitting outside all winter with the wind and stuff. It really will keep that top in place for you. Okay, good luck.